Hello there, I am Sensei Victoria Whitfield, your business Reiki master. It's my joy to help empathic and spiritually minded entrepreneurs and business owners like you get and stay grounded and clear in mind, body, and business. Welcome back to another installment of your weekly love letters from the dojo at naturalintuition.com and my blog, victoriawhitfield.com, your sources for channeled holistic stress management techniques and guidance for developing your natural intuition. Whether you are looking to improve the quality of your personal or professional life, let this love letter be your reminder that you are not alone and that together we can make that happen. This is week 4 of our discussion of having a vortex-based business, right? Your role in your career, your role as the owner of your company, right? Or the leader of your department is to get and stay in the vortex. And we've been talking about exactly how to make that happen. So if you're not knowing what a vortex is still, and you're seeing this for the first time, make sure you hit pause. Go back on my blog at victoriawhitfield.com and start from part 1 where we describe everything in depth. Because this is week 4 of 4. And this is for ninjas only. This is for my vortex ninjas who, all right, week 1 was great. Week 2, okay, got it. Week 3, all right, I'm playing it. I'm playing that game. I'm happy to play that game. That's fun. This is for the ninjas who are like, all right, what's next? How can we take this even higher, right? If you're applying what you learned. This week we're going to be talking about sustainability in your vortex by automation. Automate your vortex. May you be surrounded by love bombs and love robots at all times in your workday, in your business lifestyle, living an abundant business lifestyle. May you be constantly surrounded, supported, and filled with love in all that you do. And the way that we get that going in a sustainable way, right? Last week you began playing the game, but that's really the limitation on playing the right game in business. The way that we discussed last week is that it's dependent on you looking, right? Even the audit is dependent on you looking. What if we could automate it? This is so juicy. I know it's changed my life and my vibration, automating my vortex. My own mentor has said from the stage in front of thousands, she's pointing right at me, and she says, and this one knows exactly how, she's always in the vortex. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I'm being pointed at. But she's right, actually. Yeah. It's true. Sometimes we go above, sometimes we go below, but we're always staying in alignment here at the dojo because there's so many elements and so many systems. I know I've got some systems engineers watching right now who are like, take me to the automation, Victoria. And if that's you, this is so for you. So, gosh, how can we automate your vortex? So if you were playing the right game last week, you started noticing how we can start raising the roof on your vibration. And if you're organized, you are tracking. You want to get to the point where you have at least 50 ways to raise the roof, raise the vibration, get into a peak state in your business, in your career, right? Or in your workspace, for example. And this week in particular, you'll want to take those 50 ways and apply it to what we're talking about right now in terms of automation. So there are ways that, we could make this letterhead even juicier if it was printed on like a heavier weight linen paper, or if we had like the gold, foil for the printing of that line, just that pop, is what turns you on. Or maybe you've noticed that would take the raise the roof a little bit for you would be having fresh cut flowers. Even if it's friggin' flowers from right outside or from the local, park, etc., as long as it's legal, for you to take some of them. But having fresh cut flowers or the ones from the local market with you, or maybe it's always having a candle lit or wearing your favorite fragrance while you're at work, or your power piece bit of jewelry, so that you feel in the vortex, turned on and inspired. For me, I know on my right ring finger, I've got to have a ring because that helps me focus. That's how I've automated my vortex. I have so many rings, but you'll see in the different videos that I'm doing, there's always a ring on this finger. This is my right finger, everyone. And for me, this is to keep me creative because it feels much more balanced in my body in particular. But I've studied how I feel, and that's gone on that list, and I've automated that. Other ways that you can automate, or I'll just share a few more with how I've automated my vortex in my business. The voicemail message. I have clients of mine who just call to listen to my voicemail. Okay. But raising the roof on my the vortex sensation and feeling of my voicemail, so that anyone who hears it, if they're going to leave me a voicemail, they're going to be dropped into their heart and feel so yummy if they're going to leave me a voicemail, right? Or how all of my team is officially trained to address anyone who is female in gender, goddess, insert their name, or anyone who is male in their gender, sir, insert their name. I know it's formal, and it's supposed to be formal and silly. I get calls and texts and emails all the time from my clients who are saying, that made my day. I had someone calling me or emailing me saying, excuse me, goddess Jacqueline, excuse me, goddess Jennifer, could you do? Why, yes, I could. Yay, right? How would you raise the roof on your experience of being in work? How many businesses invest in customer experience first before they invest in their employee experience? In fact, as a solopreneur, it's even more important for you in particular to pay attention to how you feel, because the more you can automate surrounding yourself with fun, playfulness, love bombs, faith-filled quotes, or uplifting experiences in your work life, the more it increases your ability to sustain high performance. That means your ability to sustain higher profits more and more with time, because you're juiced by what you're doing, right? It keeps you open, keeps you lifted, and feeling fulfilled as you continue to serve through your mission-driven business. So automate it. And what are you going to automate? Are you going to change your email signature? My business cards, for example, business cards, the image on it, every time I see it, it puts me in the vortex. It's me on the beach, the first day I ever started my business. Just so happened to be an amazing picture that this fisherman on the beach took. And everyone who looks at my business card, every time they see it, they're like, oh my God, I love the beach. And when they have that reaction, I know we have a resonance, right? But that's automated, right? Automate your vortex. This is what makes it sustainable. My heart goes out to those of our tribe, and this is where we're going to go now to the oracle cards, who go to the Abraham Hicks or go to her events or listen to her recordings, and who are like, I got to get into the vortex. I got to get into the vortex. Here's why you think you need to get into the vortex. It's because you haven't automated. You haven't looked for, like we did last week, all those triggers that raise the roof on your vibration, and you haven't then taken those triggers and put them into recurring processes. You can use technology, you can use your behavioral patterns, training, right? Branding, decor. Talk about walking into the vortex. This makes me so happy. But you gotta value how you feel in order to put that in motion. So just for this week, or as we say in Reiki, just for today, automate your vortex. Let's get to the oracle cards, Angels of Abundance. Alrighty, what do we need to know right now about automating our vortex? Vortex automation. Ooh, that sounds like a course. Hey! The angels were listening. As I said that, quiet retreat. Okay, this is, by the filming of this video, we would have already been on the Abundance Mindset Makeover retreat. Let me read this first before I explain why this is amazing. Anyway, it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. I sincerely believe that every visionary, every creative, any high achiever in business, right? Especially if you're a solopreneur or have a small team, you have got to create regular, strategic quiet time, or as I call it, strategic spa retreats. So this is the quiet retreat. What happens is when you're unplugged from working in your business and you're able to then work on the business, you can make those quantum leaps because you gave yourself enough quiet retreat from the execution to see, oh, bigger picture. If we were just working on the little stuff going in this direction, we'll only get so far. But if we just move it a little bit over here, quantum leap. That's why in my Visionary Shaman Circle, we have 2-day strategic spa retreats once a quarter, right? Where you have 48 hours unplugged from technology and unplugged from your business, from your clients, and so on and so forth, so that you can plug back into source and your divine inspiration, your alignment, right, with your next level vision. It comes in that quiet. So for me, I also go for a strategic spa mini day retreats for myself personally every month. And I also have strategic spa treatments every week so that I'm constantly unplugging and going into a deep sensory experience so that I can go within and listen at a higher level, receive that next level vision, right? If you get your best ideas in the shower, that is the micro version of what I'm talking about. Upgrade to a retreat. And our next one at the filming of this video is December 10th and 11th, the Winter Rebirth Retreat. Go ahead to victoriawhitfield.com/contact. Let me know if you're interested. Be happy to see you and welcome you there. So again, automate it, right? If you join the Visionary Shaman Circle, all of those retreats are already on your calendar, right? We are your wellness department. If you are a solopreneur or if you are a small business, we are your wellness department, your strategic planning department, all rolled up into one and a write-off as a business write-off, right? So reach out again, info@victoriawhitfield.com if you'd like to know more, or comment below what comes up for you hearing all of that. So that's it for this series. Wow, what a powerful conversation we've had over the last 4 weeks on getting and staying in the vortex in business. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so that you get these love letters first every week, and hit that share button to share the love with someone who needs it. All right, I'll see you next time. Mwah! Bye!